Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Reading the Red this Monday morning, back for the new year in January. Wow, 2024. Incredible. I hope you had a great new year and a blessed Christmas. We're continuing our series of Reading the Red, and today we're looking at verse 35. So we get straight into it. Heaven and earth will pass away, Jesus says, but my words will not pass away. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will not pass away. And the words that Jesus is referring to is the revelations of truth that God has given to humanity in order to safeguard humanity regarding a whole host of things. So what God says is what brings creative life into being, whether he says it for the good or for the bad. So if it's a warning or an instruction or a promise, he's doing it in order to enhance and enrich, to bless and to equip. The words of God are life, and they bring forth life. So when he says, my words will not pass away, even though heaven and earth will pass away, my words will not pass away. That means that everything God has ever said is going to be here for always, both in this world and in the world to come. The reality of life beyond death. And this sense of God's word retained is so important, and we need to grasp it. Now we know that Jesus is the word that became flesh. And so in one sense that he's referring to the revelation of Jesus. He's in effect saying that Jesus is very important to him, that he is saying that there is a sense in which the manifestation of Jesus is always going to be here. And there's a sense in which we are also realizing that heaven and earth is going to pass away. And the thought of heaven and earth passing away seems to be an incredible thing for us to grasp. And yet here God is saying, heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will not pass away. And so get that sense that God is very committed to what he says, which means that when he makes a promise to us, we can feel absolutely convicted and assured that it's going to come to pass. When we read a prophetic revelation about the future, we can feel sure that these things are going to happen. What God says, God means, because what God says is very important to him. Thank you for joining me this first day back, and I'll see you tomorrow.